Hello and welcome back everyone to the Hollister MacIntyre franchise. As we are taking a look at the playoff picture again, we are currently still the 3rd seed in the NFC with the Cardinals as our projected matchup. And of course the Packers are 7th, they are 2nd in the division as we are leading the division. And we got to keep winning to make sure that stays. First stop is the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course nobody ever wants to play Patrick Mahomes and this dynamic offense they've had for quite some time now. Probably the best quarterback in the NFL. Of course, we could debate, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, all those types, but really and truly, I think this probably is the best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. And I am scared of this matchup because our defense has looked shaky at best in the secondary for a while now, but we'll see if they can go ahead and kind of shore things up in no time against the greats of the NFL today as we're taking on Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes coming up soon. And off Harrison Butker goes here in Salt Lake City as we have another home game. We kind of gotten lucky with our home slate recently, and that'll be Lance Roach down to the 24-yard line. So out comes Austin Belton. There's just nothing to say about him at this point. 28 for 27. He is now 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns away from the 30 for 30. The famous Jameis 30 for 30. As we'll hand it off on a stretch play to Matthew Beard on first down. He'll pick up 9 yards there and get down to the 33-yard line. So he's been running pretty efficiently this year. Definitely one of the top, I would say, 10 running backs in the NFL. Now we're going to throw it out. Neck gets broken up. That was from Cole Hardman. A dangerous pass there that fortunately the DB never turned around for. You can see we have so many inactives now. Robert Woods, of course, on that list as well. One of our star wide receivers that we traded for. Throwing it on 3rd and 22, Dante Pettis, and Pettis really has a lot of work ahead of him to carry this team further and further. Play action now on 1st and 10 at the 46. Going to throw this one out on the check down to Kosi Mensah. Of course, Kosi has been fantastic this year for us. I don't think you've ever seen a fullback get used quite as much as he has. As now we're going to throw it out to TJ Hawkinson down the 28-yard line. 4 for 5 for Belton to start this drive, and he's looking really, really solid. I'm wondering if this is a breakout opportunity for Delonte Turk, who's filling in for Robert Woods. This could be a big chance for him to show that he's a star, a late blooming star, as it were. As now Belton going to drop back on 1st and 10, throwing this one out to Mecole Hardman, who's in for 6 for the first score of the day. And Mecole Hardman has been fantastic. He wasn't quite Robert Woods level, but he's been really good for us, actually. Getting him from KC, of course. Now 2nd down and 9. Going to throw this one out to Patrick Mahomes there. And it'll be at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Run here. That'll be down to the 46-yard line for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 3rd and inches at the 46. A stop here can put us in a really good spot. Looks like man in motion here. It's tied in, I believe. It's going to be hand off to Edwards-Helaire. And yeah, the stone wall of the Flyers there meets him. I think he actually lost yards, if anything. So a punt away from the 49ers. The Chiefs means it's back in the Flyers' hands as Delonte Turk was wide open. That was just a miss on his part. Now going to throw out a screen pass to Lance Roach, and he does escape pressure. Gets down to 23, but that's going to be 2 yards short of first down, and I think we'll have to go ahead and punt. So the Chiefs with the ball again. Mahomes under center. He's going to hand this off on the draw to Edwards-Helaire, and he runs over Rashawn Gary. You don't see that too often. As he picks up about 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. Bunches right for Patty Mahomes as he'll go ahead and take off with this one. He is pretty fast. Flagged on the ground, though, and this might be holding. And it will be just that. They'll move the ball back on this one. So it looks like cheating over. Mahomes going to throw this one across the middle. He's got him. It's going to be down to the 50, actually the 49, just short of the 50, but that will be a first down. Mahomes dropping back. Going to throw this one out, and that gets broken up by Justin Coleman, who's been a little better as of late. He definitely started the season rough. Throwing out to Travis Kelce, and Kelce's got it for a first down there, as that is going to be Tracy Walker in coverage. Take him down for the tackle. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter as, oh no, Tracy Walker just about had a pick 6 right there. Had the ball on his fingertips and nothing but green in front of him. Now Mahomes throwing this one out, and that will be a first down again as Mitch Newman brings him down. That is Sammy Watkins, and that'll end the first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter. Really slow drives by both teams. It'll be 7-0 going into the second. And we are here for the second quarter now as Mahomes is in the gun with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Throwing this one out to Kelsey, and Kelsey will look down to the 10-yard line inside the red zone. It's like the defense making some adjustments here as it's just Mahomes in the gun. Throws this one out to Sammy Watkins, and Watkins down to the 1, just barely outside the end zone. Now second down and goal. Mahomes, Kelsey, touchdown. That's one of the most dynamite connections in the NFL. Kelsey's a hard man to stop, and Mahomes is a harder man to stop. Hang it off to Beard, and Beard only gets 2 yards on the run there. It'll be third down and 8 now. A two-back set as we'll throw this one on the screen pass to Matthew Beard. And he will pick up a first down and a little bit extra as he's down to the 38-yard line. Now Lance Roach in the gun. We'll hand it off to him. He's across midfield. A really nice burst of speed there for him. He's got some good acceleration, even if his top-end speed isn't all that impressive. And he's down to officially the 50-yard line. Now third down and 7. Looks like Belton going to drop back here. He'll roll out right. Doesn't like what he sees. He's just going to take off with this one and slide down, and he gets down to the 40-yard line. Now 4th and inches. Handoff. Kosi Mensah. First down. Nice run there for him as it's a tie game, but the Flyers are looking to make this one uneven. Now throwing out to Delonte Turk, who catches it and hangs on to the ball somehow after a big hit. We're going to hand off to Matthew Beard, and Beard running through an arm tackle. He's down to the 22-yard line as he's having a fantastic year running the ball. We're going to throw a slant route to Dante Pettis, who gets down to the 10-yard line. Pettis already having a pretty solid day. And we're inside the 10 for the second time today. Second down and 6 at the 6. Will be no goal as we throw this one out to TJ Hawkinson, and he's down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and 2. Looks like we're in a jumbo set here, 2 tight ends. And it's going to be a throw out to Dante Pettis on the fade. Jump ball for him, and you know he wins those jump balls. He's such a physical receiver. Touchdown for him, and it's 14-7. So we'll hand off here to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he'll get down to the 23-yard line as the Chiefs are now in a second down and 12 situation. Mahomes has looked pretty solid today. Still haven't seen any of those real deep throws from him as he'll drop back. Roll out left with this one. He takes off and runs with it. Spins, loses the ball, and that actually gets picked up by Salt Lake City. That's Rashawn Gary falling on the ball there, as Mahomes probably should have just slid with that one. So excellent field position here. We'll hand it off to Lance Roach, and he picks up about 2 yards on the run, up to a 3-yard average for the day. Now 3rd and 6. Dropping back. Belton throwing this one across the middle. He's got Dante Pettis once again down at the 12-yard line. Pettis really having just a fantastic day, already at 50 yards on the day. We're not even halftime yet. Now a handoff to Lance Roach, following his blockers really nicely. He's going to get down to the 2-yard line. And at 3rd and inches, we're looking to go ahead and punch this thing in for a 2-score lead. Beard does pick up the first down, I think, here. Yeah, he officially picks up the first and goal, and we're at the 2-yard line still. So in the jumbo package again, Belton dropping back. And he'll just walk this one into the end zone up the middle. Nobody there. Pocket was wide open in front of him. And that's a score for Austin Belton on his legs. And that's how we end the first half, up 21-7. I mean, Salt Lake City, you know, a win right here propels them pretty heavily into the playoff discussion, especially beating the Chiefs, you know, a Super Bowl contender. We'll see if they can keep it up going into the second half. And here we are in the second half now. Patrick Mahomes bunches right for him. He's going to drop back, roll out left with this one. Takes off and runs with it again. We've seen him use his legs a lot. Of course, he did lose the ball on that fumble on the one run. But now he's down to the 48-yard line. A really nice scramble there for him. Now Patrick Mahomes going to drop back. Throws this one out. And he's got his target there. That'll be down for about 8 yards to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 41. And up, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Edwards-Helaire cutting off the defenders really nicely. He's down to the 21. A really smooth run from him there, just following his blockers, cutting in and out. At 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line, it's going to be a play action here as No time for Patrick Mahomes. That's Chance Fortunata, and his fortunes have finally turned in his favor this episode as he has his first sack of the day. 3rd and 19, Patrick Mahomes dropping back on the screen pass. It was so well read by Jay Terry. I think if he didn't let the ball doink him in the face there, he would have run that back for 6. So Kansas City going to kick this one. This is to make it 10-21, and it's through the uprights, but they actually throw a flag. Are they going to say roughing? They say roughing the kicker on this? Apparently it was Tamani Baware, and I just didn't see that one personally, but that's going to be now a new set of downs for the Chiefs as 3rd and 5 rather. Patrick Mahomes runs this one inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal now. Patrick Mahomes, 1st and goal. Gonna snap this one, hand off Clyde Edwards-Helaire, runs it in the end zone pretty much untouched, and that'll be the 2nd score for the Chiefs today as they're down 7 points once again. Belton, handoff to Beard. We'll get about 4 yards, makes this one a 3rd down and 2, very manageable. Hand it off to him again, and he's running towards contact. I think if he cuts it left there, he has probably a few extra yards, but still, really nice run for him to pick up a few yards there. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line, gonna hand it off to him once again. He's stretching this one out right, not the fastest on those stretch plays, definitely more of a power runner up the middle, but he will get about 11 yards on the run there. Now 1st and 10. They throw out to Mecole Hardman, and he's got a 1st down and a little bit more. We get down to the 32-yard line after a nice 18-yard catch. In fact, they might consider that. No, okay. Usually they consider that one a run. That one's going to go down as a catch. 1st and 10 now. Belton dropping back, throwing this one out to TJ Hawkins, and he cuts it upfield, but he can't stay in bounds, and that'll be 6 yards for him. That's 2nd down and 3. Play action here, dropping back. He's got a man open there, throws it late. But it doesn't matter. Delonte Turk in the end zone for 6. A nice find there. A little late, but it does go in, and we're up 2 scores once again. Delonte Turk having a pretty nice day himself. 1st and 10, and Jahlani Tavai takes down Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. That's going to be a tackle for loss. 3rd and 9 for Mahomes and co. now as he'll throw this one out to Kelsey, who falls out of bounds. Just nowhere really for him to go there until 4th down and 6. We get the ball back after a punt here. This is going to be a handoff to Lance Roach. Lance fighting off a tackle there for about a few extra yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 now rather than 2nd down and 9. At the 9-yard line, Belton dropping back. Throwing this one deep. He's got Pettis one-on-one. Pettis wins the one-on-one, and now we're at the 43. Dante Pettis just continues to win these deep ball fights every time we throw it his way. And now Belton's going to throw potentially a pick 6. A nice tackle from him there. But Sheffield with the pick in the flats. I don't think Belton ever even read that. He jumped the route so nicely. And our momentum is gone just like that. Mahomes taking off and running with this one now and somehow holds on to the ball after the hit. But he's got 55 yards rushing on the day, and that's a big problem for us. 1st and 10 with 13 seconds remaining. Last play of the 3rd quarter here as Clyde Edwards-Helaire will take this one for about 7 yards. And that'll end the 3rd quarter as we're up 14 somehow on the Chiefs, but a pick may put this one in closer contention than we want. And we are back in the 4th quarter here, top of the 4th. Patty Mahomes, 3rd and 3, throwing this one out to Travis Kelce. He's got him. Kelce breaking a tackle down to the 2. They'll officially mark him out at the 3, but poor tackling means that Travis Kelce almost scores a touchdown. And now the Chiefs, easy access here for Patrick Mahomes. He runs it in for the touchdown. About 60 yards rushing on the day with 1 touchdown, and that's a big problem for us. Big problem for us. Austin Belton now on 2nd down and 8. He'll take this one on the read option. Really nice blocking ahead for him. Mecole Hardman held that block for a really long time as he picks up about 16 yards there on the run. They'll be 1st and 10 at the 39 now. Play action, rolling out left. He's got Delonte Turk, and Turk catches it. Turk turning upfield at the 21-yard line. He'll finally be brought down. Couldn't make anybody miss there for the end zone. But he does get a nice catch and run there as now we're down to the 21. In the gun, Belton making some adjustments, hands it off to Roach here. Roach following his blockers, cutting inside. Delonte Turk throwing a nice block. And Lance Roach has shown a big ability to run the ball late in the season as he has a really nice run ripped off right there. So 9 minutes remaining in the game here as the Chiefs train is down 14. Need to make something happen, and they'll be brought down short of a first down here. There'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2, man in motion. Mahomes is going to be loading the gun here. Drops back, snaps this one, throws it out. It is caught. And that'll be a first down at the 42-yard line. Sammy Watkins with the catch. 1st and 10 at the 42. Mahomes taking the snap, dropping back. He's running out of time. He does throw this one out to Travis Kelce, who gets down to the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Flyers. 2nd down and 6 now at the 43. And our defense has to come up clutch here if we want to have a chance in this one. As it'll be Sammy Watkins again getting the catch. Jelani Tavai in coverage. Now they're at the 29-yard line. Mahomes dropping back. A lot of time, takes off and runs with this one, and he falls down at the 21-yard line. He's up to 66 yards rushing on the day. 2nd down and 2 now for Mahomes. Dropping back, gonna roll out. No, he loses the football, and Rashawn Gary falls on himself. He had a chance to pick it up, and his mind turns off. He makes a nice hit, but then, that fumble might have been able to win us the game. 3rd and 17, Mahomes rolling out. He's going to take off and run with this one. Nowhere near a first down, but they will be able to kick a field goal off this. 21 and 35, and no, they're going to go for it. I guess they don't have time. So this might end the game if we go ahead and get the stop here. And we do get the stop. It's Mitch Newman in coverage. Turnover on downs, and up 13. Now you just need a few first downs to win the game. 2nd down and 9 for Austin Belton as he finds Delonte Turk. I'm not sure why we're throwing the ball. Now 1st and 10 at the 40. Belton dropping back. Gonna throw this one. What is he doing? What are we doing? He throws a pick, and this one's gonna go back for 6. So we're in a position to beat the Chiefs, and Austin Belton throwing a moronic pass, but also moronic from the offensive coordinator or the head coach or something there to be throwing the ball. 1st and 10, and we're throwing it again, and we throw another pick. What is going on? Another pick to the same target, Howard, with 2 interceptions. I'm not even sure what team are we playing for at this point. The fans are booing, and I can't blame them. In a matter of like 30 seconds, we've just evened this game up just about. Now Mahomes rolling out. Gonna run for a first down here. He's down to the 24-yard line with 2 and 50 remaining. 2nd and G's. At the 24, Mahomes in a jumbo set here. Gonna drop back, and he gets rocked down. That's Jay Terry, who just absolutely bulldozed the offensive line there and took him down. Now 3rd down and 4, dropping back. Mahomes throwing this one across the middle. That is caught for a first down, and they're at the 19-yard line. Mahomes again rolling out left this time. He's going to take off and run with it. He has a nice seal block, and he will pick up the first down. He's down to the 9-yard line. Now 1st and goal with a minute left in the game. Mahomes dropping back. Going to roll out with this one. And he's diving into the end zone as I think the Flyers crowd is just stunned. It's a tie game with 1 minute left. At least we have a chance to go ahead and win this game. Belton now throwing this one out. Delonte Turk again has become his favorite target of late, maybe too much so. And it's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line with the clock ticking. So you definitely want to waste time here and maybe kick a field goal to win the game. Ricky Rubini's been so solid with that. Belton taking off and running with this one, slides down. A smart decision there, and a timeout's taken. 35 seconds at the 47. It's a run to Matthew Beard. Nice run there. Chiefs take a timeout because of an injury, and now you just need a few yards. Probably could run it a few more times. They elect to throw it. A play action to Pettis. And now the Chiefs are in field goal range. Austin Belton has just thrown 3 consecutive interceptions in this game. And now Harrison Butker has a chance to steal one in Salt Lake City and just absolutely crush the Flyers. It's up. And it is through the middle of the uprights as Austin Belton and the coaching staff have absolutely thrown this game. I got a lot of decisions to make as manager, general manager, owner, everything on this team. Because what did I just watch? I'm not sure what the coaching was doing, electing to throw it. Like trying to force feed almost Delonte Turk of all people. And then obviously Dante Pettis at the end of the game when we started panicking. Part of this is on Austin Belton too. I mean, I'm just not sure, what we're going to do going forward with this team. Thank you so much for watching though. We're still in a good position for the playoffs, but this loss definitely hurts. We need to win at least one of the next 2 to be in, and probably need to win 2. Both of them to actually make it. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.